Good afternoon, everybody. Techout here. Today we're going to be doing my first impressions on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G. I've had this device since last night. I've had some time to set it up, play with it, take it out and about, and just see how it does overall. And I want to give you some of my first impressions and dislikes, likes and dislikes that I've noticed right off the bat. We'll talk about battery life on day one and how that's been. So we're going to go ahead and actually start on the outside of the phone here. I am using the Samsung leather case that I got when I pre-ordered. With my Samsung credit. Very nice case. It feels very premium, and it is very nice to hold in the hand. It's not slippery, and it gives you a nice grip. It feels like the phone is very firm in your hand. The cover display on this one is a lot better than it was on previous models. You have notifications, widgets, all that kind of stuff. I would like to see some third-party widgets from apps maybe come along in the future after the phone's been out for a while. Hopefully that's something we'll see. But just the ability to have a background and change the background and that kind of stuff. And the larger screen is very nice. Everything else, the stereo speakers, stuff like that, definitely a noticeable difference when playing like a YouTube video and that kind of stuff. In here on the screen, this screen is a lot better than the previous two generations, the Z Flip and the Z Flip 5G. The screen protector on here is not as rubbery and sticky. Your finger glides over it a lot better. The 120 Hz display is definitely a huge improvement. Very, very smooth, no stutter, no lag. The phone feels very fluid with that Snapdragon 888 and the 8 GB of RAM. No performance issues whatsoever. Just a huge, huge difference. The phone definitely feels like it's a lot more ready for the general public to use. It's tougher. It doesn't feel like you're going to nick the screen or dent the screen with your fingernails. And just your daily usage, you just don't have to be as worried about it, in my opinion. I had all day to use it. My battery's at 78% right now. That's about what it was when I left work. I did have it plugged into my car for Android Auto when I was on my way home, so it was charging for about 10 minutes just through my car. But the battery was about 78% before I plugged it in, and that was after an 8-hour shift. Now, at work, one thing I noticed that tends to kill my batteries a lot is the low signal that I get from being inside. And the signal at my work is not that great to begin with, so it does kill batteries a lot. I drained to about 88% in about 4 hours, and about, like I said, about another 10% maybe by the end of the 8-hour shift. Now, I did have some usage on my phone, but it wasn't too much. It was mainly just the standby time that caused that drain. Had the signal been a little bit better, I probably would have been about 85% after 8 hours. So the battery life isn't terrible. It's definitely not as good as it was on my S21 Ultra or my iPhone 12 Pro Max. But in my opinion, it's definitely doable. It's not something that I'm too concerned about right now with my current usage. It's definitely going to get me through the day, or at least through work when I can get home and plug it in just fine. So no issues there. The hinge is very nice. It's very, not stiff in a bad way, but it's stiff in the way that you can position the screen at different angles and it's not going to flip back open or flip closed. But it's very smooth and easy to open. So that's good. Obviously, it's got Wi-Fi 6, all that kind of stuff that you would come to expect from a flagship device in 2021. Fingerprint sensor is on the side here on the power button and performs excellent. No issues whatsoever there. Very quick, very responsive, and it's accurate. I haven't had any issues using that at all. Volume buttons right here on the side. They are kind of high up, but if you're using your phone with one hand, definitely doable to get to. And I understand why they have to place these a little bit higher up because of the crease in the middle. But that is my first impressions on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G. I do have some more accessories that I'm going to be taking a look at. Like I said, I did take a look at the leather cover in my video yesterday. And I do have the wireless charger trio here that we'll be taking a look at in an upcoming video. Not really specifically related to the Z Flip 5G or Z Fold 5G, but it's just one of those things that I got with the pre-order and I haven't had before. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it. You can charge 2 phones and a watch on this. I do also plan on getting a Galaxy Watch 4 in the next week or so. So look forward to checking that out on the channel as well. This has been Techout. If you guys have any questions about the Z Flip 5G, go ahead and ask me down in the comments section below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Have a great day.